Kelly and I look at each other. I'm like, what the heck just happened?
She's looking scared. I am terrified.
Usually 30, 40 yards, the bear is down. This thing here, I got my suspicions now, right?
Now I get to sit in the comfortable chair. I just shot a bear. Okay. The bear only ran 20 yards, but we set it up for it to run towards the field, and that's where it ran, and now that we're out of breath, it's the bike's turn to get it out of here. Oh, the old HTC, he'll get it.
You're 155 pounds is what you are.
He's 10 pounds bigger than my last bear.
Kelly had shot her bear, we had it all butchered up, and now it was my turn to hunt.
I've shot my bear. The greatest thing is about to happen. I get the cameraman's tree stand to sit in. Mom gets my tree stand, and she was complaining about my complaining, but now she gets it. Tie wraps aren't comfortable to sit on.
I get to sit in the tree stand with the bad seat and the tie wraps holding it together.
Let me just get something straight. They're talking about this tree stand that's supposed to be so terrible and everything's fixed up with tie wraps. It sounds awful terrible. In reality, it's a seat. And the seat is a mesh seat like a fishnet. It's comfortable. The mice ate the center out of it. So you had a hole there. So I got some tie wraps and I tie wrapped the mesh back together. Almost OEM. This thing is a comfortable seat, but I have been hearing nothing since then and to this day about that tree stand. Absolutely nothing wrong, perfectly safe and comfortable. They might have to put some meat on their bones before they actually gets to the comfort where it should be.
Well, this is supposed to get rid of body odor, and let me tell you, get a little extra on the armpits there. I had a lot of BO yesterday. It was really hot. So we've been giving our clothes a bit of a spray down here.
Well, I was with Erica that year, and it was dead. Our bait wasn't hit all week. It was hit prior to that, but not an awful lot.
Traditional methods aren't working this year for whatever reason. Our bait is not being hit. So we're gonna try to spruce it up with as much as we can. And this synthetic bear juice, it's supposed to bring them in, so we're pulling out all the stops.
After I shot my bear, Casper, it slowed down again. And you know, a couple days go by, we got a lot of good reading in and good texting.
It's our last evening hunt, and our bait hasn't been hit. The bear crack didn't do anything. We're always out here till the final hour, so just because it hasn't been hit doesn't mean it won't get hit today. We still got lots of room in the freezer. Kelly left us lots of room. So, you know, I feel good about tonight. I've got a new Lucky shirt on. I've got wool socks that Corby's grandma knit me, so I'm busting out as much as I can, and hopefully tonight's the night. Well, it's been an hour. And the only thing that's happened is a good conversation. I haven't heard or seen anything. And since it's getting so late in the week, we're starting to get a little antsy. But we're trying to stick it out as best we can, because it's the times when you're not expecting it that it happens.
This segment brought to you by Lake Huron Chrysler. The tip of the week is brought to you by The Bear Essentials, your wilderness experience guides.
Well, you know what? This could happen to anybody. I went out with my family, a couple small kids, my wife. We started picking blueberries. I never brought my compass. I know when I parked the road was going north and south. I went off on the west side to go and pick blueberries. We had a great time. We've been out there for 3 or 4 hours picking berries. I'm looking around now. I don't have a clue where I am. Everything looks the same. But I do know I went west off the road. I'm only a couple hundred yards from the road. What I need to do now is find my way out. I have no idea what north, east, south, or west is. I have an analog watch, and I'm going to show you how to find your way out. We're going to point the hour hand towards the sun, and halfway between the hour hand and the 12, you draw an imaginary line, and that's south. North is going to be that way there. We're not that far off compared to this compass. I know I'm only 200 yards from the truck, and it's right there. That's your Just Us Hunting tip of the week.
Gotta get ready. There was kind of this cool thing going on at the time, and I think a lot of hunters still do it, was putting camouflage paint on your face. And we tried getting into it, and some hunters do a really cool job, like it looks really cool, or they'll just do like kitten whiskers. It's just to break up your face pattern so when animals look up, they don't see this glowing orb in the tree. Mom's not very good at it.
How do I look with my green eyeshadow? A little bit of black on, maybe some freckles. Maybe I'll have a gray kitten nose to match my hair. I'd really like to blacken one of my teeth, but I don't think it would be good.
We don't do it anymore since then, but she's still lucky, so we'll keep her around.
Well, we had no bears come in. I started reading this book at 4:30 or whatever. It's 200 pages, and I'm almost done it. Pretty good reading night. So tomorrow's the last kick at the drum, so hopefully we get one tomorrow. Erica and Rick haven't had anything come in either, so they have one more kick at the drum tomorrow too. So hopefully we get one more tomorrow, and then that's it till next year. Over and out. It's our last day. We're doing 4 hours on the stand, and then we're going to tear everything down. We did see some signs of bear on the road, so that's a good thing. It's a good start. Hopefully one of the 2 baits has been hit. Our bait's finally been hit the last friggin' day. That's awesome. So we know something's at least been here. Hopefully it comes within the next 4 hours. That's awesome. Our bait was finally hit. It's the very last day, so that just goes to show, endeavor until the last hour. If the other bait wasn't hit, Mom and Kelly's bait wasn't hit, but that doesn't mean anything, because in this 4 hours, something magical is gonna happen. I have a gut feeling. So it's our last day of the hunt. We haven't seen anything. Hopefully something comes in. Only hunting for the afternoon today. And with any luck, something will come in.
I think it was the very last day. Bear finally come in, and it was right below our stand. I'm telling Erica, like, you know, let's get ready for this. This is it. We're going to luck out. And we were only hunting till it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon because we were leaving the next day. So this darn bear comes in. Erica's trying to get ready for it. And it's hard to do anything when the bear's directly underneath you, and it knows we're there. It never offered us a shot. It was only there for a few minutes and then walked away.
Basically, I screwed up. I think I was moving too much and it picked us off and it walked away. That was my hunt. It was a long, not sweet hunt.
It's kind of disheartening, especially for Erica. It was a good opportunity, and it was a nice bear.
We're sitting there one day, and you know, as comfortable as my new tree stand is, you just need to shift a little bit. And we do the old leg cross. And then I hear something, and you don't hear bears. They're like abnormally quiet in the bush, but there's just this soft noise, and I think that's different. And I look down in the bush, and I'm watching it, and I see that black shadow moving through. So I give my mom the tap, like, here comes a bear. And we're not really expecting anything by this point.
This segment brought to you by APA Bows. This one-time memory is brought to you by Lake Huron Chrysler, bringing the fun back into buying a vehicle.
There was this one time black bear hunting here in Ontario. It was my second year black bear hunting. It was getting towards the end of the week, and some of my companions had already got their bear. I felt like I needed to make it happen. I was at a nearby stand to the camp. I had a black bear come in. Gave me a nice shot opportunity. I executed a good shot, and hearing that death cry would probably be one of my memories that I'll never forget.
Kelly saw it come in and she motioned to me and I said, okay. So we had put blueberry jam on the bait.
One of the Ohio boys told us that this jam is the bee's knees and it's what's gonna make or break our hunt. So he gives us a thing of this jam. It's just from the grocery store, nothing special. And we just slather it all up and down this tree.
So this guy comes in, goes right over to the bait, puts its feet up on the 45-gallon drum, and then licks the jam up on the tree. While at the same time, it was like a male dog. He got a red rocket.
Mom's got a thing for male animals. I don't know how that sounds, but she can sex a male animal from far away.
I'm like, Cal, check out his red rocket. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, check it out.
And she's getting excited and she's trying to get my attention and like, do you see that? Do you see that? And I'm like, yeah, there's a bear. Like, get over it. Finally, it settles down at the bait and it lays down. And that's how I took my shot on Big Shorty. And my mom asks me, she says, should I take this shot? I'm like, oh yeah, I've done it, it's fine. If I've done it, anyone can do it.
So he's laying flat on the ground and I thought, okay, well, I'm just gonna shoot you. So I stand up and I pull back and I shoot. And that bear, he gets up and he runs right towards the road.
And mine and Mom's faces are both like, that's the greatest way for this bear to run.
And then it went around us again, and then pieced out behind us. Kelly and I look at each other. I'm like, what the heck just happened? I'm like, I'm sure I had a good shot on that.
She's looking scared. I am terrified. I've never had to deal with a wounded bear, and at this point, that's what I think it is.
Oh, he's still kicking.
It's like the heaviest moments of your hunt if you think you have to go after a wounded bear.
No death moan, no nothing.
Good shot.
Little do we know that bear had been on their bait.
We get a text from the girls, and Louise had finished one off, so we didn't have an awful lot of time to pout.
We just had a bear come in. He's probably about 150 pounds. Came in here, kind of caught me with my pants down. And I went to go reach for my bow and turn the other camera on. And I knew I was moving too much. I just got so excited. So I choked. And so he kind of walked back here. He huffed at us and then he took off. So I texted Kelly and I was like, yeah, I choked. Bear just came in. We're waiting to see if maybe he'll come back. And then she just texted me and said that Mom shot the bear. So I choked, but Mom, I'm pretty sure got the same bear. So we're gonna climb down and go and help her track it. So yeah, I choked, but we're still eating bear, so.
Closed captioning brought to you by the Archery Place. Vehicle graphics supplied by Artec. The Hunter Profile is brought to you by APA. We are not the same.
I've been hunting for 6 years. My weapon of choice started out as a gun hunter. My passion for archery deeply grew. I've successfully taken multiple deer, turkeys, do predator hunting in the off season, as well as scout for deer, check game trails, shed hunting. My dream hunt would be to do archery in Northern Ontario for moose. The person who influenced me the most is my good friend from public school, Matt. I'm Scott Gould, and this is my hunting profile.
So, bear backup's on its way back. Getting our gear ready. Hope we don't work up too much of a sweat getting this bear out. Rick won't be happy if he'll have to have another shower.
I don't know if anybody realizes this, but my husband has a little bit of a temper sometimes.
So Dad comes over with Erica, and he's pulling one of his infamous Rick fits.
Around where? Around. Okay, it was standing here. It came right through here. Not it went around.
Down the
We got to
trail,
follow
walked
this
it.
thing. Let's go into my shoes now. They call me up, tell me they shot a bear. It's a good shot. I walk in there and I'm asking questions. Okay, where'd you hit him? Well, I want to know. I hit it tight behind the shoulder. It was a good shot. I get right there.
Good shot, Mom. Glad you got it.
No, I am. I'm extremely pleased, but I'm fed up with stuff.
I have inherited a few things from my dad: my eyebrow, my nose, my butt, and my temper. And so I can appreciate when he's in a situation and he's having a Rick fit, because I know those feelings that he has.
Usually 30, 40 yards, a bear is down. This thing here, I got my suspicions now, right?
Well, behind us, it was dirty bush like this. It's hot, it's 27 degrees, we got all of our hunting clothes on. Well, now we have to start blood trailing it. So he's tracking this bear, tracking it, and we're going over logs, and we got our bows, we got all of the camera equipment and everything. Finally, we find the bear. So anyway, we're doing the hero narration and everything, and he's like, now say this. So I'd have to say what he'd say, and I'd get it messed up every time. So Kelly motioned to me, and this bear came in. Came in, went right over. No. Kelly motioned to me that there was a bear coming in. It's our last.
We were in the stand.
It's the last day of our. I love you lots.
And then finally, Dad's rage just boils over and he yanks this bear right out of the bush.
I call it adrenaline. Some people call it a temper. But either way, you have to make the best of it, and it works. Dragging out that bear was pretty easy.
So Mom got her bear down, and that is awesome. Bad news is, today's the last day of the hunt, so we have to take down the stands today. And moods are gonna go sour. But we're family, and we'll pull through it. It's okay.
I don't mind it though. B04179 tagged. Peace out. You're done.
What's the name of this one?
Jazz.
Jazz?
Yep.
Why?
Because one of our little friends, her cat died, and she said if the next bear that dies, name it Jasmine. So it's a boy, so it's Jazz.
There's Jazz right there. Just Us Hunting would like to thank these great sponsors. Rescue 7, AEDs saves lives. Cold Fire Canada. Our mission, everyone gets home safe. Dynablast, industrial hot and cold pressure washers. APA Bows, choose your venom. The Archery Place, offering you a wide range of archery products and services. Lake Huron Chrysler, bringing the fun back into buying a vehicle. Arctex Signs and Graphics. Howitzer Arrows, be the difference. The Bear Essentials, your wilderness experience guides. And Altan Safe Outdoors, your first front in the hunt.
If you have videos of your hunts and you'd like to see them on this show, go to our website, justushunting.com, and email us directly. Who knows, maybe you'll see your hunts right here on Just Us Hunting.
Getting rough, when I stop believing I'm not tough enough to be